President Trump travels to North Carolina to celebrate the Army's birthday after sending more troops to Los Angeles in response to the ICE protest.
Meanwhile, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is facing questions on the Hill about the use of military force in California. Gabe Gutierrez has more from Washington.
President Trump late today in North Carolina addressing troops at Fort Bragg to mark the 250th birthday of the U.S. Army.
God bless the U.S. Army and God bless the USA.
The celebration comes amid his controversial move to deploy hundreds of Marines to Los Angeles to quell immigration protests sparked by ICE raids.
They're protecting our ICE agents, they're protecting the police.
Critics say the order to send in military personnel on top of National Guard members is overkill.
He's exacerbated the conditions. He's, lit the proverbial match.
California Governor Gavin Newsom ramping up his war of words with Trump, posting these are the acts of a dictator, not a president. But the administration sees the political battle with a blue state as a winning issue. One White House official telling NBC News, "We're happy to have this fight." The debate boiling over on Capitol Hill, Republicans piling on Newsom.
He ought to be tarred and feathered, I'll say that. I mean, look, he's standing in the way of the administration and the carrying out of federal law.
Democrats slamming the optics of armed U.S. military personnel in a major American city.
This is an order not just for California, but for this entire country, and they can send people anywhere, and that is dangerous. It's wrong.
Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth also on Capitol Hill today defending the troop deployment. A top Pentagon official at the congressional hearing estimated that sending members of the National Guard and Marines to Los Angeles would cost around $134 million. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, Washington.
Well, the president also told the crowds at Fort Bragg he intended to restore the military base names that were changed over the past few years. So Fort Cavazos would become Fort Hood again. We reached out to get a comment from Fort Cavazos leadership, and we were referred to the Army press desk. We are still waiting on a response from them.